Hey guys, welcome back to another video again. Today's video is a cook with me video. First of all, I want to thank all of you for all your massive support. So today we are going to be preparing cabbage sauce and ogbono soup. So here I am spicing my protein. I am using turkey meat. So I'm spicing them with the spices that I have. Feel free to spice with whichever spices of your choice. I love to use cumin in most of my sauce and stew recipes because I like the smell it gives and I like the color and the health benefit as well. So I'm just using some thyme, some ginger powder and garlic powder because I don't have the fresh ones. So I'm just making use of what I have in my kitchen. You feel free to use what you want or your preference. So I'm just adding in some salt and I'll be using one seasoning cube. Here it is. I don't know about you guys, but the thing for me, I don't really like to use seasoning cubes. I hardly use them. I used to have them in my house. I always have them, but I prefer the powdered one because the cubes, I don't know if it's air that enters them or I don't know. At times it's difficult to break into pieces. But anyway, here I am just mixing everything together and I'm going to add in my onions. Feel free to use as much onions as you wish. This is just the quantity I want to go for today and I'm going to leave it to cook. So here it is after cooking. I'm taking it out of the pot because I am going to fry them. And this part of the video was filmed at night. I did this part a night before the next day. I started with the main cooking just to make the work easier for me because I am alone. Hubby is not around to help. So I'll be cooking and I'll be taking care of the children as well. In fact, that was why I had to do voiceover because they kept coming in to ask one thing or the other. So, but this part was filmed at night. So here I am frying the chicken. Once I am done, I'll just, store them up and keep them till tomorrow. So guys, here they are. I like when they come out so brown or golden colors like this. What color will I give this now? But I like it whenever they come out like this. Is enticing to eat, right? So I am done. I'm just taking out the last one. And like I said, this was done in the night. And that was the fries we had that night, the remaining ones. Everybody was already full and this was the leftover. So guys, this is the next day. Here I am now prepping the veggies that I'll be using for the cabbage sauce. Here I am, chopping up the onions and I'm going to as well chop the carrots as well, but the peppers I'm going to blend them I would have loved to blend them rough blending, but my blender is doesn't really give that rough blending. If yours do, please do it rough blending because it will be really good. So I'm just starting with the making of the sauce. Just adding in my onions. I'm going to fry for a little while, then I'll proceed. So another thing I love to do now is to always start my spicing at the base of the cooking, which is spicing my onions in the oil, so that once I put in the paste, tomato puree, or if I'm making stew or whatever, it will just like infuse together and everything will come together. So like I said, I've blended my peppers, and I added habanero pepper here as well. So this is a bit hot. You are not going to see me adding any other pepper here because my children will as well eat this. So here I am just trying to clear the kitchen a bit since I'm the only one working. My hubby is not around, and our peppers has fried. You can see that it has really infused very well. So I'll just proceed. Now is the right time to add in my carrots and continue with the cooking. So I just added in my carrots now. And I'll just go in with a little bit of ginger and garlic powder as well, a little bit of salt. So I'll just continue like that. So since the meat was done last night, like I said, I had to put the stock inside the fridge. So now I just scooped about 2 cooking spoon of sauce and I poured in there, so that just to give it a little bit of liquid, since it's a sauce as well, it doesn't need much water. And I added in my cabbage. So it's just a little sauce, nothing too big. So I'm just going to leave this to cook a little, very little. Here it is. Once it comes to a boil, I'll just come in with the turkey that I already fried last night. Now, so once I come in with it, I'm just going to allow the turkey to really absorb all the spices and everything. And here it is, guys. This is ready. Now, moving on to my ogbono soup. I'll be making this ogbono soup with just turkey meat and 1 fish. This is especially for my children because they love ogbono soup, and I love to give it to them with turkey meat or chicken meat because that's what they want. They always like to enjoy it like that. They don't really like all these shaki, all those kind of meats. So here I am. I've already cleaned the meat. Now it's inside the pot. I'm just spicing again as usual. Feel free to use any spice of your choice. I just went in with some salt. Now I will be adding pepper. Again, I will not be adding any more pepper in this food because it is for my children, and it's not always that they really like to eat pepper. It's not like they don't they can't take pepper. They do, but I try not to make it too much for them. So after mixing everything, I'll just cover and allow to cook. And here it is. It has fully cooked. I'm going to add now the fish. Afterwards, I'm going to add the fish now because I don't want the fish to scatter. Or just add it in there and cover it and allow it to cook. And then I'll be taking them out later. So guys, after cooking, here it is. I'm going to take out the fish and take out the meat as well, and then the cooking will start. So guys, after that, because I am using turkey meat, and you guys, if you are familiar with turkey meat, you will know that it has some bones, especially when you have chopped them. I decided to filter the stock, and after that I am frying the turkey, because like, I don't know, if you like to fry it, you fry. If you don't like to, you can eat it that way without frying. But I always like to fry my chicken or turkey whenever I'm using them for soup. After that, I'll just add a little stock into the pot and keep aside. Here is me trying to roast the okpei, that is ogiri Igbo. Yeah, so it's called dawa dawa, right? This gives, in fact, it takes ogbono soup taste to another level. So please, if you are making ogbono, just try to have it if you can. So after that, inside the pot that I earlier poured the meat stock, I added in some palm oils, and then I'll be going in with the ogbono soup. Now I'm going to try as much as I can, very, very important, to mix it properly so that the ogbono will dissolve properly inside this, inside the water or inside the stock. Here it is, and I just like when it gives this bubbling non texture, something there about this thing you are seeing now. How will I call it? I just like when I see it this way. So after that, I went in with the crayfish and the dawa dawa that I earlier blended. Yes, I blended it. So I just go in there with it, and then I added the remaining stock, meat stock that I reserved. And I will as well be adding more water because I want the soup to be light. And after that, I just went in with the meat. So I'm just going to mix this and keep watching. So like I said, just give it the texture you like. If you like it thick, if you like it light, do. So I just went in with a little more spices. I tasted for salt and I see that I needed some more. I went in with it. So I'm just going to mix and make sure everything comes together properly. And then I went in with my frozen bitter leaf. So bitter leaf is another thing again that takes ogbono soup to like next level. Guys, if you have not made your ogbono with bitter leaf and that dawa dawa, try it out. And then I went in with my fish. As at this stage, the soup is already ready. It's just for the fish to, absorb everything. So after that, I decided to make some semo that we'll be having earlier that evening, because whenever we are having semo, in fact, we hardly have semo in the evening, but that day, since I made this soup, they requested for semo. So I am making semo right now to enjoy this soup. Wait. So guys, here it is. The soup is still bubbling and the semo is ready. Here I am just dishing out food for everybody since they are all ready to eat. And here is my little man enjoying himself, and he kept telling me, "Bono, bono, mommy, it's so delicious." Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share this video, subscribe if you have not, and I really do appreciate you. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and I'm going to be seeing you guys definitely on my next video. Thank you so much. Please do like this video. Bye.